I'm standing on the head of a large white butterfly cut into chalk in a field north of London by the M25. This is Butterfly World, an astonishing £27 million project to create the world's largest biodome filled with 10,000 tropical butterflies. This whole project is big, ambitious, and frankly it's slightly bonkers. I'm off to meet the brainchild, the man who's designed all these gardens, Ivan Hicks. He's employed by Clive Farrell, who's the property developer and lepidopterist.
Clive has always wanted to build the world's largest biodome. He's got involved in a number of other butterfly attractions, and incidentally he started the first one at St Park in London in the 70s. So he's a man with a butterfly pedigree, if you like. So this is the first phase. This particular greenhouse is just a taste of what's to come. We're going to build this 100-metre wide biodome full of tropical butterflies and two-storey Mayan ruins set within 27-acre landscape devoted entirely for butterfly habitat. There's native butterflies, of course, so this is just a taster of what's to come.
So what's interesting about Butterfly World, you're going to have this fantastic tropical dome with 10,000 tropical butterflies, and yet outside too there's going to be, you're designing specially landscape gardens to attract our native butterflies as well.
Yes, you could say our priority is to encourage native butterflies to preserve and recreate their habitat because their numbers are declining, but also we want to look at butterflies from all over the world to encourage people to become interested in them, to help preserve them.
But this is where the building work is going to happen in the autumn. This is the huge biodome. It's going to be the largest walk-through butterfly experience in the world. It's tilting slightly to the south to catch the sun, and you can see it's filled with sunflowers now, but it's absolutely enormous. It's going to be huge. And Clive gave you a free rein to come up with all these amazing, quirky, imaginative sort of gardens, but with one proviso, that they had to be butterfly friendly.
It had to be butterfly friendly, but Clive likes originality and new ideas, and he paid me a great compliment once. He said, "You think like a child," and I take it as a compliment because I think that's where your best ideas come from, and that's one of the things we're trying to create here, is just ideas to steal, ideas to be inspired, but particularly young people, because, as I say, the ideas come from when you're young, and there's not much opportunity to get this sort of experience nowadays with children. There's so much, sort of computer games, as old corny cliche we know, but here's a fantastic opportunity to engage with the landscape and with nature.
What do you think about the gardens? They're quite different, aren't they?
Yeah, I like the one with the waterfall, and where it's got little patterns on it and stuff. It's really nice.
Yeah. What did you think about the giant flower pots and the sort of trying to make us feel small?
I think they were really good because then you could see if you would like a house, like a flower pot when you're older.
If you take a child to a garden, they're quite often not very inspired, but this garden I think they are, and certainly the reaction I'm getting actually.
It's very different from a traditional sort of boring garden, if you like, isn't it?
Yes, it is actually, yes. I heard one child say, this can't be a garden, it's too much fun.
I can't remember the last time we actually saw a butterfly in our own garden, so to come somewhere where there are more than just the cabbage white. It's quite nice.
So this has to be the most picturesque building site in the country. Even though we've got a traditional British summer overhead, we've seen lots of lovely butterflies today, large whites, painted ladies, peacocks. And then, of course, in a couple of summers' time, we won't have to worry about the weather because all this will be an enormous biodome filled with tropical butterflies. Building work starts in earnest in October, but then the gardens are open to the public again next summer, and we'll all be able to see how the biodome's progressing. And finally, the whole thing's complete and open to everyone in the summer of 2011. I'll certainly be back then.